Hello, and welcome to another ApexSQL Doc video presentation. ApexSQL Doc is a tool that is used for SQL Server database documentation, as well as SSIS packages, SSRS reports, and SSAS cubes. With ApexSQL Doc, it's possible to specify the server objects, attributes, database objects, and specific object instances that can be generated in the documentation. In this video, we're going to talk about how to document SSIS packages from three different data sources: File System, Package Store, and SQL Server. Then, we'll cover automating the entire process by using a batch script. First of all, to be able to document SSIS packages, ApexSQL Doc must be running with administrator privileges on the operative system. To document the SSIS packages from the file system on your local client, click the Add SSIS Package button in the Home menu or the Add button in the Integration Services tab. A dialog will appear, and then select the Package File or File System option. When it comes to selecting files from the file system needed for documentation, there are two possible methods. To select specific package files, click the Add button in the Add Integration Services Packages dialog. Browse and select the files separately. If there are multiple packages in the same folder, they can all be added at once using the Add Folder button. Navigate to the wanted folder location and click OK. To document packages from a package store, select the corresponding SSIS package store from the drop-down list. In the Server field, enter the name of the default SSIS instance and click the Connect button. It is possible to select between various SQL Server versions from 2005 and higher. The package store files are the only packages that the Integration Services service manages. The third option of documenting is directly from the SQL Server, either local or remote. To use that option, select the SQL Server option from the drop-down list, enter the name of the instance, and connect. When the connection to a data source is established, a list of connected packages will appear in the section to the right, and the list of connected servers will be visible in the section to the left. It is possible to document packages from multiple locations, whether hosted locally or remotely. Select the desired packages for documentation and include or exclude details from the Package Details tab. When the options are set up, you must save your project. Saving your project can be done by clicking the Save button, and the app will save the project to the default project location. If you wish to save your project to a desired location, click Save As. When the options are set up and the project is saved, it's time to generate the documentation. To start the documentation process, click Generate. Once the documentation is completed and tested, it is possible to automate the process of documentation. This example will be about documenting packages from the file system. We've created an example of batch script for illustrative purposes. The first thing you need to do is enter the file path of the ApexSQL Doc.com file, which initiates the CLI of ApexSQL Doc. That file can be found in your installation folder. Then use the Project File switch to specify the location of your saved project file. After that, specify the output directory by using the Output Directory switch. To specify the file name of the documentation, use the Output Name switch. To specify the format of the documentation, use the Output Format switch. Note that the documentation will be completed in compiled HTML format if the switch is omitted. With the For switch, you can overwrite any existing files with the same file name. We recommend using this switch because if you don't provide the F switch, you will get a warning if the file already exists. The Verbose switch is used for displaying detailed information of the process during the documentation process. When including this switch, you will see informational messages of processed operations in the Output console. When that is done, save the file by putting a .pat extension and it is ready to run. After the documentation process is complete, the following output is shown. Now, once you open the documentation, you will see the included details which were made automatically with a single click. Thanks for watching. For more information, please visit ApexSQL.com.